All right, we are here with Kenney, who's coming off a huge win over Nathaniel Wood at UFC 254 and grabbed Fight of the Night honors. Casey, how are you?
Doing great, and enjoying life and on top of the world.
Yes, sir. Now, are you back in the States now?
Yeah, I am. I'm actually down in Tucson at Rise right now. So
All right. Well, again, Fight of the Night. I mean, that was one heck of a fight, and you got the $50,000 bonus, man. What are the plans to do with that? Are you just going to kind of set that aside, or is there a gift that you're thinking about buying for yourself?
we'll see what happens. Nothing planned yet. Got another necklace coming, but other than that, I'm just gonna stack my money for a little while, and I'll probably buy some stuff. Might have to upgrade the car too. We'll see what happens. But trying not to go too hard with it. Put it away for a little bit.
For sure. Well, very well deserved. And again, one heck of a fight. Let's dive right into it because really it was a back and forth fight. I had you winning, but it was just such a close fight that, when you go to the judges' scorecards, especially nowadays, when you just never know what they're looking for, it's kind of hard to decide which way they're going to go. Were you nervous or did you feel that you did enough to win?
No, I thought after watching it, especially, I thought I was dominating not dominating. It was a competitive fight, but I thought it was very clear that I was the pushing the action and landing the bigger shots. And I think that some of the commentating was help swaying that a little bit for some of the fans' ears. But it's a hard job to do, and we were moving 1,000 miles an hour the whole time. But I felt like obviously he landed some shots, but I was landing some shots. I was snapping his head back. I was moving the whole time, faking, fast, sharp. In the third round, out grappled him. And then pushed forward the entire time. I barely took a step backwards, and I felt him trying to reset a little bit, and that's when I was trying to push the pace. And as far as MMA goes, I did about everything for 15 minutes that you could ask for.
For sure. You did absorb a fair number of leg kicks from Wood. Did that ever affect your movement at all? Like, do you have a good poker face? Were you ever bothered by that?
No, not at all. I think that's another thing as far as it goes. Like I checked most of those. Like my knee was a little bit sore where I'm from checking so many. But as far as like the damaging spots in the leg, I didn't really take many there. And my leg's conditioned too. I've been working on that for a while too. I thought I was good. I had a little soreness on the other foot from kicking him after the fight, but other than that, I was good to go.
For sure. Now, what were some of the in-fight adjustments that your corner wanted you to make in between rounds? What was I guess the plan for you moving forward into rounds 2 and 3?
The more of the takedown, I finally found my timing in that third round. I was a little off of my timing, was thinking he was going to step in, but when he shells up or throws that big counter hook, come underneath it, take him down. And, I was working for it, but, it was tough. His movement was pretty good as well. And, we were slinging punches, kicks, and I thought I was going to get the takedown in maybe the second as well, but just timing was off a little bit. And then throwing some elbows and knees in there when he was showing up too, trying to control the clinch a little bit, but keep slipping his right hand, keep countering his push kick, all those little things. There's a lot of little things going on, but he was doing some most of the same things over and over again.
You also landed a big shot in the third round. Did you feel like there was a chance that maybe you were going to get the finish?
Yeah, I thought one of those left hands were going to put him down, and a few of them caught him clean, on the money, and they were hard. But hey, he's a tough guy, and pretty much showed two guys that can take some shots as well.
Hmm. And you already know this. Just for me, cardio is king, especially in this sport. And this fight was just a perfect example of that. It was just nonstop action. Is that something that you really make an effort to really focus on that during camp to make sure that your cardio is as good as anybody's?
Yeah, and that's why I was bashing DC's commentating for talking about me being tired. That wasn't the case. In this division, especially if you can't fight balls out for 15 minutes, you're going to be in trouble at some point in the fight. And I thought both our cardios were good. and I pride myself on that. And I was pushing the pace, moving, reacting, throwing sharp shots, high low, mixing it up, and that's pretty much all you can ask for a guy for 15 minutes.
For sure. Now, did you and your team go to the W bar afterwards and celebrate a little bit?
Yeah, we finished watching the fights there. Watched teammate Jared, Kenney and Whittaker throw down, and then also the main event. So I went down, had a few drinks with some of the guys, and watched the fights.
Have you got a chance to talk to Jared much afterwards? I understand he hurt himself pretty significantly early on in that fight, and still was almost able to finish Rob in the third. I mean, Rob showed some veteran, gamesmanship there, and really fought a fantastic fight. But Jared, still in defeat, looked pretty good in my eyes.
Yeah, Jared's a warrior, and fighting 13 minutes or whatever it was with a broken arm like that. What can you say? That's a heart of gold, and a heart of a lion. And man, I thought he was going to get it done. I was screaming, jumping up and down in the third round when he landed that shot. But he's a tough guy. He'll be back. He was in good spirits. So that's about all you can ask for.
Yeah, I have no doubt that Cannonier will be back very, very soon. As far as Whittaker goes from here, I'm curious just to get your thoughts on, if he is matching up with Izzy next, do you feel like the Robert Whittaker that we saw in there against Cannonier can beat Adesanya, or do you feel like Izzy is just going to be a champion for, maybe years to come?
We'll see, man. I think Izzy, had his number last time, but Whittaker's always dangerous. He's always getting better. I'd like to see that fight ran back, and why not? I think Jared's going to come back strong too, man. I think he's going to end up snatching the belt. I think he's got what it takes. So, of course, I'm a little biased there, but I think it's going to happen.
Hey man, the middleweight division is on fire right now. There's so many killers. As far as the main event goes, I got to be honest, I was surprised. Like I thought Khabib might win, but I thought it was going to be a heck of a lot more competitive than it was. It was just very one-sided, especially in that second round. Where do you feel Khabib stands now as far as GOAT status? Because that's all you hear, whether it's basketball with Jordan and LeBron, or now MMA, and Khabib's retiring at 29-0. Like when you think of like the greatest ever, who comes to mind for you?
I gotta go with Khabib. He's one of the only ones to ever do it like that, as far as 29-0, retire in the sunset. And sorry.
Oh, no worries.
Low battery. I think Khabib's the guy, man. Obviously Jones is one of the best to ever do it too. But give that guy the throne for a little while. See if someone can do it better.
All right. Well, you had two quick fights, almost back to back at Fight Island. What was that whole experience like? It really looked like quite a spectacle there down in Abu Dhabi.
Yeah, for fight week, it's about as good as it gets. The service there, what you need as a fighter, some stuff to do, some jet skis, a little beach area. It was great, man. As far as me, I'm an adventurer. I would have loved to explore the city, but with the times that we have right now, that's that'll be another time in the future.
Yeah, and Dana White made it clear he wants to go back to Fight Island. I know they're heading back to the Apex right now in Vegas, and I know you're looking for a fight again soon. But are you hoping when they do go back to Abu Dhabi that you're going to make that long plane ride again and go back there and fight?
We'll see. I'd like to fight December 12th in Vegas. I think that would be a good card to be on. But if they wait till next year, that would be cool. I'll go back to Fight Island. I think I got the routine down now pretty well.
For sure.
So, sorry, got someone trying to ring in.
No worries at all, man.
But I think Fight Island would be good if they wait. But I think I'm gonna try to get another decent turnaround.
You're 5-1 now in the UFC. Your lone loss, obviously, is to Merab, and his opponent, Cody Stamann, just fell off. That fight is scrapped. That's supposed to go down on the 5th of December, and the title fight, the bantamweight title fight's on the 12th. So, I mean, are you hoping that maybe you can slide in and face Merab on the 12th, maybe on that main card of the big Jan Sterling fight?
We'll see. If they really need somebody, let's see what happens. But I think Rob's kind of doing his own thing right now as far as where he's at in the division. And if he keeps winning, I think I'll meet him back at the top. But I think it's a couple fights down the road.
Okay, fair enough. Is there any other fighters in the division right now that really stand out to you that you feel like would make sense if you're not going to get that fight back against Merab? Who else comes to mind?
We'll see. I think I'm gonna wait another fight or so to call some people out, kind of really solidify my spot. But I think a top prospect or somebody in the top 15 would be, pretty fair.
Okay, yeah, I completely agree. As far as your body goes, man, you feeling healthy? And obviously, if you want to fight in December, I mean, you don't have any serious injuries or anything other than just the normal bumps and bruises.
Yeah, normal bumps and bruises. A little black eye still healing up, but I got the foot that's a little sore, but nothing major. I'd say a week, few days. I think I'll be ready to get back to it.
Awesome. Well, again, man, congrats on the win. That really was just an amazing performance. Fight of the night. I'm so happy you got it. I would have been pretty upset if you guys didn't get that fight of the night. So congrats there. Before we let you go, any social media you want to plug, anyone you want to thank, the floor is yours.
You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at CKMMA135. And, thank you to everybody that's a part of Team Casey, Team Kenney, whatever you want to call it. Managers, coaches, everybody at the UFC, all the fans support, everything's great, man. Blown away with all the support I've been getting, and, stay tuned because, I'm on a mission here.
Yes, sir. Well, again, thanks for the time, my man. Look forward to talking with you again soon.
For sure. Have a good one, man.
Thanks. You too, brother.